Morning, students. Let's continue with the reading of this article, his first flight. I've already read it till here in my video 1. Now let's start reading from here. He leaned out eagerly means the seagull is trying to fly. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. But when she was just opposite to him, means the seagull's mother, she halted. She stopped, her wings motionless without movement, the piece of fish in her beak almost within reach of his beak. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer, and then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. With a loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into space. Then a monstrous terror seized him. Seized him means captured him. And his heart stood still. He could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. The next moment he felt his wings spread outwards. The wind rushed against his breast, feathers, then under his stomach and against his wings. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. He was not falling headlong now. He was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. He was no longer afraid. So basically, his mother instigated him by showing him a fish to start flying. So he was so hungry that hunger motivated him to fly. He just felt a bit dizzy. Dizzy means uncomfortable feeling of spinning around and losing one's balance. Then he flapped the wings once and he soared upwards. Ga ga ga, ga ga ga, go kol a. His mother swooped past him, her wings making a loud noise. He answered her with another shout. Then his father flew over him, screaming. He saw his two brothers and his sister flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. So see, so curveting is leaping like a horse, and banking is flying with one wing higher than the other. So they were all very happy to see him flying. See how the birds teach each other to fly. So this is the experience of the seagull when he first took his first flight. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly, and commended himself to dive and soar and curve, shrieking shrilly. So he was very excited to see himself flying, soaring high in the air, then sometimes diving and trying all the things which he could do to fly, and he was shrieking, shouting in a shrilly voice. He was near the sea now, flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. He saw a vast green sea beneath him, with little ridges moving over it, and he turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. So he was very amused and happy to see himself flying. His parents and his brothers and sister had landed on the green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning to him, calling shrilly. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright, means with terror, and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. But he was tired and weak with hunger, and he could not rise. Exhausted means tired. By the strange exercise, his feet sunk into the green sea, and then his belly means the stomach, touched it, and he sank no farther. He was floating on it, and around him his family was screaming, praising him, and their beaks were offering him scraps of dogfish. He had made his first flight. So see the first flight by the seagull. This is what is explained in this first article, that is his first flight. So I hope you have understood this chapter, and in tomorrow I am going to send you the questions of this chapter so that you are able to understand the chapter in a better way. So read the chapter with these two videos very carefully. One video I sent yesterday, and one video I will be sending you today. I've sent you today. So please watch these two videos to understand this chapter. Have a nice and blissful day ahead.